Dearest gentle reader. Oh, wait. Wrong intro. Hello, Weekend Crafter. Welcome back to the Craft Time Studio. This is Ange, your Weekend Crafter, and for this weekend, we will be making some spring-inspired / Bridgerton-inspired earrings. If this is something that interests you, I hope that you consider liking and subscribing to the Craft Time Studio for your weekend dose of crafts. Before we begin, let us clean our work area first. I use a glass mat and I clean it by spritzing it with some alcohol and wiping it down. For the first set of earrings, we will be using the following: silicone molds of bows, mica powder, a circular cutter, a smaller circular cutter. And because I am using some mica powder, I want to use a small glass rectangle for easier cleanup. First, roll out some black clay into the number 5 setting. Punch a hole using the small circular cutter. Then fish out the punch shape to leave the inverse. Next, roll out your clay into a thicker setting, a number 4 on my roller. Place the inverse on top of it. Then, get the bigger circular cutter and punch the shape. This will leave you with an empty bezel. I just love using this technique, which I learned from my Clayco, because it allows you to make your very own empty bezel. I used black clay because I want to make this piece look like antique gold. I then get a soft brush and go around and inside the bezel. Then I get an eye pin and very carefully push this in between the bezel. If the eye pin shows its outline a bit, it should be fine, as you will still be placing something on top of the bezel to conceal this. Next, I get some pearly white clay and roll it into the number 4 setting. I get some soft plastic to go above the clay before pushing in my cutter. This will give me rounded edges. I attach this to the bezel using some liquid Sculpey. Then I get my bow mold and push. Some pink clay in it. To get a smooth back, I use a tissue blade. I place some liquid Sculpey at the back of the bow and then very carefully unmold it. I then place it on top of the pearly white clay. This then goes into the oven to bake. Once baked, I brush some Sculpey matte glaze all around the piece, including the back part to seal the mica. I wanted my Bridgerton series to have a theme of ribbons and pearls, so everything that I make in this video will have that. I made some bag charms for this first project, but it can also easily be turned into earrings. For the second project, I am using some silicone molds of leaves and flowers. I will also use a chain link cutter. First, I roll out my clay into a thinner setting, a number 5 on my roller. Then I punch 2 chain links. I fish out their centers. Then I get my liquid Sculpey to go around the chain. Then I get some jump rings and place them down slightly on both ends of the chain link. Next, I get my clay again and roll it into a thicker setting. In this instance, I rolled it in a 4. Again, I fish out the center. I use my silicone molds to make these tiny flowers. I attach them using liquid Sculpey. I push my clay using a ball tool to get into all the crevices. Then I shave off the excess using a tissue blade. This is called a satin slice. Once all the flowers are in place, I get my silicone mold of the ribbon and place it on top. Then, very carefully, I lift the chain using my tissue blade and place it on top of the first ones I've made, sandwiching the jump rings between the two pieces of clay. Now, these go into the oven to bake. Once baked, I sand in between and around the piece using a medium grit sandpaper. After it's been cleaned, I attach the pearls and the earring findings. I like this technique because I didn't have to make holes on the chain as the chain itself was already very thin. For the final project, I flattened my clay into the number 4 setting. Then I placed some medium grit sandpaper to add texture. I get a scalloped rectangle and punch 2 rectangles. I wanted to make them into small squares, so I go back again with a cutter. I add some details to it using a detail needle. Then I start to fill the center with leaves and an assortment of flowers using my silicone molds. For the final touch, I put a bow at the top. Finally, I add the pearls. I think that all these three projects have that Bridgerton vibe, especially with the color scheme. I also think they would look good in spring. I hope that you've gotten some inspiration in today's tutorial. Have a crafty weekend. Bye!